Welcome back, Tater Tots, to my channel for another new episode of our Solar System Legacy Challenge Generation 4 Mars. This is episode 10. So if you guys missed it, in the previous episode, Mason officially graduated from university. He had an overall GPA of an A, so he did amazing, and I'm really proud of him. And he asked his old roommate and friend, Yutaka Shimizu, to move in with him to get an apartment in San Myshuno since they both graduated. And so they are here in San Myshuno in their new apartment. So let's go ahead and give you guys the grand tour. So here is the kitchen. I mean, it's nothing really fancy, but it's got, the bare necessities, I guess you could say. And then over here, so the owner of this apartment, they started to do some renovations, but then they stopped because they basically ran out of funds for it. So yeah, him and Yutaka have just scrapped together what they could. Some of this furniture is what Yutaka brought. And so yeah, then they just have this cheap little TV, but I love these giant windows here. These are some of the new windows that the owner of the apartment actually put in before, their funds started to deteriorate. Over here you have Yutaka. He is working on his computer right now. Looks like he is chatting with some people. And so here is his room. So yeah, they just have kind of the basics of things and what they need in here. And you can see in here in Mason's room, he's got his university diploma. This is his graduation photo, which is super cute. He's so happy. And then we've got, Grandpa Vance when he was a little bit younger and his dad, and then a picture of great-grandmother Maria and great-grandfather Daryl. So, yep. And then he got this award for some kind of tech something or other. But what are we getting a phone call of? Who? Loss in the family from losing a grandparent. I'm losing a grandparent? Hi, Mason. I'm calling to let you know that your family member... Vance has passed away. Vance Charm? Oh, I wasn't ready for that. I feel like we just lost Maria not too long ago, and now we've already lost our Grandpa Vance? The time has come. Look, he's so sad. He's gonna go cry in his bed. He was really close with his Grandpa Vance. He was like the welcome relief for him with the whole issues with his dad. Like the icebreaker. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so sorry, Mason. Oh my gosh, poor thing. Well, while he's over there crying and we kind of think about all of what's going on, I'm going to go ahead and have Yutaka try to find himself a job. I need to look at what did Yutaka get his degree in? Computer science. A B. Oh, he's still in there? Oh, I guess he's still technically in class. Why was he at Wasn't he at graduation? I thought he was graduated. I don't know. Anyways, okay, computer science. So we'll get him some kind of job that he can do in between that. Oh, Mason is heading outside. Oh, okay, let's see what we can find for you, Yutaka, because we got to get some kind of funds coming on in. Engineer, no. Social media, tech guru, probably a tech guru. So we'll just go ahead and have him working on that. He is a life support agent at Rainy Day Entertainment. He starts Saturday at 10 a.m. So tomorrow. Oh my goodness. So it looks like Mason's come out here to grill some hot dogs. But yeah, look at him, guys. He is seriously so sad. But look at these cute little lights I added out here. Just, give us a little ambiance and whatnot. So he's trying to do his best to make his way. He's just gonna eat his feelings a little bit right now, and you know what? That's okay. So, aw, he's still feeling sad. Look, now he's gonna make roasted butternut squash. This poor boy, he's just trying to cook to distract himself. But I think we're gonna have Yutaka come out here and chat with him because we need to make sure, that he's doing all right. Let's join him cooking. Just so we can check on him. He's like, hey man, what's going on? You doing okay? He's like, I actually just got a phone call. my Grandpa Vance has passed away. He's like, are you serious? Do you need to go back home and, be with your family? Like, what do you need to do? Is there anything I can do for you? He's like, I don't know. I don't want to see my dad, but I'm gonna have to. And so, oh my goodness, there's just a lot going on right now in poor Mason's head. And he's like, well, man, like I can hold the fort down here. I mean, I know we just got here and everything, but there's no need for you to worry about it. Like everything's gonna be fine. And what is all of this? Adoring sentiment. Mason sure knows what he is doing, and Yutaka has nothing but respect. That's awesome. Cooking together, so they got a sentiment about that. Oh, that's right. I forgot to tell you guys. So our apartment is actually in the same building as our great uncle Vincent. So Vance's younger brother. Look at him. He's so cute, even as an elder. He's adorable. But yeah, this is our great uncle. So maybe I feel like, yeah, we'll go ahead and invite him in. Decline to feed, invite to eat. Yeah, we'll invite him in. Because we're like, hey, this is your family members here, your great uncle. This was your dad's younger brother, so, or not your dad, your great, oh my gosh, not your great grandpa, your grandfather's younger brother. So, oh, they just became good friends. That's wonderful. So, okay. Oh, I guess we're too late, but we could try to invite him still. I don't know. Anyways, they're just chatting. It looks like Yutaka has made him feel a little bit better and relaxed, but he's like, I know you don't want to go see your dad and everything, but you really need to. I'm sure your dad's having a hard time with it, even though him and his dad had issues. It's just, it is what it is. You guys still need to talk. So, oh, you're not focusing on what you're doing, Mason. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, poor thing. He's trying. That looks like some stiff veggies or whatever is going on in there. So, all right, we're gonna let him finish that up. Oh, I forgot today is Summerfest. What a sad way to end our Summerfest. Yeah, the water fun. I thought we already did this because weren't we hanging out with Grandpa Vance? I don't even remember. I thought we were in the last episode, so I thought we had already finished most of these traditions, but maybe not. It looks like Mason is just sitting in here eating alone, thinking about everything that's going on. He's just not sure all of his thoughts, but he knows that he needs to call and talk to his dad. So I am going to have him go ahead and do that. So let's get to, where's Eli? There he is. So we are going to chat with our dad and see how he's doing. We do need to still be, we're family. We're going to still be cordial, even if they're not necessarily getting along. That's okay. Things are going to be just fine. And look, this is like his, what would you consider this? This is one of his cousins because it's great uncle Vincent's daughter. I forget what her name is, but yeah. Oh, that's right. I have my cheats turned off from when I was taking photos. So give me just a second. Okay, now I have my plumb bobs back on, so that means I should have these things pop up. Jacqueline, so that's his like second cousin or whatever you want to call it. Once removed, Jacqueline. We're just gonna call her his cousin. So yeah, his cousin. So all right, he's just busy cleaning up. You need to call your dad. Come on, Mason. I'm still so sad. Like, I can't believe Vance is gone. They look amazing compatibility. Like two perfect pieces of a puzzle, these Sims just click. Based on their preferences, they have the highest level of compatibility. Building a strong relationship between these two Sims should take much less effort than usual. They were good friends, jokesters, his grandfather, world's best grandpa, from a great relationship with a grandparent. Social bunny friends. That is adorable. I've never seen that before. World's best grandpa. An amazing compatibility. I haven't seen that one, but that is so cute. They were so close. So we're definitely going to have some kind of like in loving memory of like gathering with the family to celebrate Grandpa Vance's life. So where are you going, Mason? Oh, he's going out here to chat. I guess he doesn't want you talking over here. He's like, hey, Dad, how you doing? I heard about Grandpa Vance, and it seems like Eli, he's okay, but he's definitely struggling. He's already lost his sister, Eden, earlier on, and so now Eden's gone, the oldest sister. Now his dad's gone. his mom is gone. She passed away a long time ago. So it's just him and Evan and Eve. And so where is Eve? There she is. So he's just sitting out here contemplating life and thinking. And Yutaka's like, hey man, how did it go with your dad? And he's like, it really wasn't too bad. I'm going to go over and visit him this weekend. So tomorrow I'll be gone, but I really appreciate you looking out for me. Are you sure you'll be all right? He's like, yeah, man, don't worry about it. I already got a job. I'll be starting tomorrow, so I'll be getting some funds in for us. And so you take your time and you get your job when you're ready. So Mason really appreciates how much Yutaka helps him out and everything. Like, he appreciates it so much. And he is wanting to go for a jog, even though it's super late at night. But we're going to go ahead and have him go jogging just so that he can try to, get it off of his mind, relieve some stress. And Yutaka looks like he's coming down with something. Yeah, he's itchy, scratchy. It feels like if there's a swarm of invisible insects marching all over Yutaka's skin. So what can we do to help him with that? I do need him to do some homework. I know that's not going to help him, but we can at least go ahead and have him start working on some of that. And I need to see, what does he have? Take final exam, give a presentation. So he does have all of those. Man, I don't want to have to deal with anybody's university life, but can I just cheat and have him already graduate? Because he's supposed to already be graduated. Like, is that a thing? Can you do that? Okay, so I did find an MC Command Center where I could just cheat. Make him graduate so we don't have to worry about it, because I believe he was there at the graduation, so he's already graduated and we're not really playing with him, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah, he had a GPA of a B in computer science, so yeah, he's just gonna do his job now. So all is well. It looks like Mason is meeting some people, and let's see, what has he got down here? Cooking memories, fantastic food. Yeah, what did this say? It's hard to see those closest to us pass away. Mason can find some solace by mourning at a tombstone or urn. So from losing a grandparent. And isn't that one of the guys from university? I'm pretty sure it was. But anyways, it's pretty late, so I'm going to go ahead and have Mason head on to bed, as well as Yutaka, because we need to prepare for tomorrow. He's got a lot on his mind with having to see his dad and everything. So I'll see you guys then. Good morning, everyone. It is really bright and early. It's 6 a.m. on Saturday, and Mason has decided to come and get a workout in with Yutaka here in downtown San Myshuno at Sky Fitness. So here you guys can see, this is Sky Fitness way up here on top of these skyscrapers. Mason's completed basic trainer, the bodybuilder aspiration. What? How did he already do that? I don't even remember. Exercise demon. So achieve level 4 fitness skill. He already did that. Push the limits for 1 hour while energized. Own 2 pieces of workout equipment. So, okay, those shouldn't be too bad to get to. But anyways, so yeah, this is the build. So let's see the upstairs. So we do have some treadmills up here, and looks like a bar for some juice. Got some more people up there. And then we've got over here the workout machines and some protein shakes, kickboxing, and downstairs, what do we have? These are the bathrooms. And is that it? Like, oh my gosh, why do they look so gross? Is that just lighting? I think that's just lighting. But anyways, yeah, look at all these plants. That's so fancy. But where's Mason? Mason, there you are. So yeah, him and Yutaka are in here getting their workout out. Look at poor Yutaka. He's like, man, like, I don't usually work out. He's like, I know, I'm trying to help you, start taking care of yourself, man. You eat terrible. And Yutaka's like, hey, university life was rough on me. And Mason totally gets it. But he is just pumped up because he's trying to build up his strength and his courage for dealing with his dad today, and with the sadness going on and all the funeral arrangements and everything. So he has to see how things are going. So yeah, come on, Yutaka, you got this. I forget, what skill level is Mason even at? He is at, oh dang, he's already at 8. I didn't even think he was that far along. Man, he's already about to max that out. But also, as a part of Gen 4, his requirements, he is supposed to go to a gym at least once a week during his young adult life. So yeah, we are getting that taken care of now. And so, look at Yutaka, his arms are so sweaty. He's like, man, like, that's super hard. He's like, dude, like, you barely even did anything. Mason is still busy trying to work out. He is pushing the limits right now, and doing a really heavy lifting session, and so I think it's going pretty well for him. So he'll be able to, I think, well, he's not energized, so that's not really going to work. But anyways, this girl, if you guys remember her, Tiara, she was at university with us, I believe. So it looks like she is also here in the city. So we might have to chat with her, see how things are going, because they are actually pretty good friends. Oh, they have awful compatibility. These Sims totally clash. Okay, well, because she is self-absorbed. Yeah, he's not really into that. So, okay. Well, anyways, we'll have him finish up this workout. Then we'll head back to the house so that we can get something to eat and clean up. And then we're going to head on to see our dad. We have arrived at our dad's house, and here is our Aunt Eve and Uncle Evan, and this is our cousin Precious Charm. This is actually Evan's daughter that he had with Jamie. So we're gonna come and knock on the door, see if our dad is at home. It does look like he's sitting on the couch. So Mason's like, okay, here we go, here we go. He's like, hey Dad, I'm here. Are you all right? And yep, there goes Eli, going to cry in the bed. So that answers his question. He's definitely not doing well. So he's like, I'm just going to leave my dad to it for a minute. And it looks like Evan's going in to check on him. He's like, hey, Eli, you doing all right, bro? He's like, of course not. Dad's gone. He's like, look, I know you didn't really have a great relationship with him and all that. And he's like, I know, that's why I regret it. Like, I know Dad went through so much and everything, but like, still, he's still our dad. And you know, now we don't have any parents because both him and Evan shared the same mother. Maya was their mother. And so, oh my goodness, wait a second. Eve, are you pregnant? Oh my goodness, Eve. I'm pretty sure she's pregnant. Oh my goodness, who's the daddy? I want to know. But yeah, it looks like Mason's coming in. He's like, hey, did you talk to Dad? He's like, he's having a rough time. You know how things were between him and your grandpa. I thought, what was glowing over here? I feel like there was something glowing. Oh, it's that action board. But okay, so where's Mason? Mason. Oh, he's crying in his old bedroom. And now look, Evan's coming to check on him. He's like, I know, but you're gonna have to talk to your dad. Like, he's having a hard time too, because he's facing the fact and the reality that we don't have our mom or our dad now, and all of that. And he's like, I never even met Grandma Maya. And he's like, I know. She was an amazing mother. So that's all you need to know. But we got to go to the funeral here soon. So yeah, it's going to be this evening. So we've got to head over to the funeral home for that. So I am going to have Mason offer some gratitude to Eli just to try to make him feel better, because we know that things are not so good between them. So I do want to see, okay, under friendly and small talk, is there anything to like cheer him up? Ask to see outfit. No, I don't want to see your outfit. So I guess we'll just come on over to give him a hug. We're like, hey, I'm really sorry, Dad, about Grandpa Vance. I'm pretty devastated about it too. And he's like, thanks, son. I really appreciate you coming to be with us. And, you know, we're going to be heading to the funeral soon. He's like, yeah, I'm here, Dad. Even though I don't want to be, you know, like that's what he mutters to himself. But anyways, I know that their relationship is kind of up a bit, and they're supposed to have a bad relationship while he is a young adult. So they are probably going to get into another scuffle or an argument. Look, Eve over here making some rainbow brownies for everybody. Let's go ahead and call everybody to come grab some. Mason's like, let's go grab some, because girl, with you being prego, she's probably in that bacon mood, feeling all home, what do you call it? A homemaker? Yeah. Because I'll be honest, guys, when I was pregnant, I actually suddenly got super into baking too. For whatever reason, like I made a homemade white cake with homemade buttercream frosting for the first time in my life, and like it came out really good. It was bomb. And I like did fancy icing and all this stuff, and like I don't know, I was just like really all about it. Why is this sparkling so much? It's excellent quality, but like, is it the plates? Are the plates what's sparkling? Why are they sparkling so much? I don't even understand. But there's just some things going on. I guess it is the plates because Eli's cleaning them up. Interesting. But anyways, so we're just going to hang out here, spending time with our family, and I will see you guys at the funeral home shortly. Everyone has arrived at the funeral home, so here we are. This is the funeral home over here, and I did get this one off the gallery. It is so amazing. I don't know how they got these numbers up here. Like, I don't know how they did this. Like, how? I have no idea. But anyways, so yeah, they've got the limo here, and look, they even added like this other vehicle to like try to make it like, you know, a hearse and whatnot. But yeah, so we've got, here is Evan, and then we've got Victor, and of course here's Mason, our cousin Meredith, and Precious, our dad Eli, Eve, and Vincent. Not everyone else was able to come. Some people had to work and everything. They were trying to get off and it just did not work out. Here we are inside the funeral home. So it is time to gather everyone in here so that they can listen to our speech. Now, I don't know why I thought that this was a podium, but I mean, it is a type of podium, but we need to get, it's probably because this is set up for that funeral mod, which I did have at one point, but I don't have it at the moment just because I was trying to get rid of some mods, so I'm not going to worry about that right now. But I'm going to see if we can get everyone to come in and at least sit together, and then I'm going to add in, just through build by real quick, a podium, and then that way we don't have to worry about it. Let's see if we can get everyone to arrive. So Mason is coming over to give a speech about his grandfather. He's like, Grandpa Vance was such an amazing person. Like, he really brought our family together. He was such a jokester. He loved just, you know, giving, you know, everyone the butt end of the joke. Grandpa Vance was such a wonderful person. He was a big jokester. He brought the family together, and he was great at doing icebreakers, and he loved parties. And I'm so grateful for having a grandfather like him and all that he's done for me and for our family and all of that. So it looks like Eli, maybe this guy was hired to paint a photo to remember Grandpa Vance by, but I don't know. My neighbor says one. Okay, we're going to ignore that. I know this thing is like totally chaotic and it's just not working, but it looks like the family is mostly outside. We're just going to pretend that they had a nice, good speech, and Eli gave one as well. They were all here visiting and doing their final goodbyes to him, and they are going to be loading up and heading to the cemetery here soon. But looks like Mason he's not really going to stay for that part of it. He's just going to head back to his apartment because it's just too sad for him and all of that. And he is a little bit frustrated with his dad because his dad apparently did not want him to give a speech, and he wasn't sure why. And I guess, I don't know, he would just wanted to keep it to where the sons, like the direct children, sons and daughters of Vance, got to give a speech and not the grandson. So I don't know. There was some kind of scuffle there between the two of them. And oh, look, Yutaka got home from his first day of work. So that is awesome. I'm really happy about that. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and have these two come over here. They're going to get into an argument about a few things. We're going to talk about, yeah, just outlook on life. So we're going to have him come over here and start to argue with his dad. Mason's speech didn't inspire anyone. Of course it didn't. And so we're going to have them start fighting here. He's like, why did you have to be like that, Dad? Like, what does it even matter? And Eli's like, son, you just don't get it. Like, okay, obviously me and your Uncle Evan and Eve, we're the closest to our dad. And so we wanted to be the ones to give a speech. Like, there's not a reason for you to, like. And I think part of it is because Eli, honestly, I think he's feeling hurt at the fact that Mason had so many amazing things to say about his dad, and he doesn't feel that Mason would ever say that about him. And so I feel like it's like all kind of culminating at once at him, and he's just not sure what to do with that information. And so it's just like really hurting him. So they're having a difficult time. And girl, what are you doing here, Scarlett Sandoval? I mean, she be looking cute in this outfit, but like, girl, you cheated on our dad. Like, why are you hanging out here? Like, are y'all seeing each other again? Oh my gosh, I don't even know. I don't even know. Look, she's coming in here to chat with us. Does she work here? Is this her office? She's like, hey there, Mason. How you doing? How's your dad doing? He's looking really good. You're looking pretty good these days too. And he's like, yeah, I did just graduate from university. And she's like, oh, girl, don't you even think about trying to make a move on this boy. Like, that is not okay. Here's the upstairs in case you guys just wanted to see what it looked like. But this lot venue is, I think, beautiful. They did a great job with it and the whole aesthetic. Like, yes, the privacy and everything. I think they really hit the nail on the head with this one. But yeah, I'll probably have to try to install the funeral mod again at some point so we can try to do like an actual one. But look, Eli just came out here to just get away. But anyways, it's getting later. Mason's really depressed. He's frustrated. He's tired of how things went with his dad. He is feeling, yep, argument loser, how frustrating. So yeah, things didn't go well between him and dad. But I feel like it's hard to keep your Sims relationships like really negative. So yeah, we'll just see how things go. But anyways, let's get back. Mason is home. He is busy crying. He's so sad that he had to say goodbye to his grandpa, that he's not going to get to just call him up, or if, you know, how he got into a fight with his dad about something so that he views, you know, as being really silly and dumb, and that he can't vent to his grandpa about it. And so, yep, looks like Yutaka is, boy, what are you wearing? I feel like I'd never picked those pants out for him. Looks like he had a long day at work, so he's going to go ahead and head on to bed. And I think Mason, honestly, he's just going to go ahead over here and start looking for a career to, you know, get moving forward with everything. So let's go ahead and get him sitting down, doing that, putting in some applications. Today was a rough one, and the best way to distract himself is to stay busy with some kind of a career. So here we go, guys. I had said previously that I want us to go for the engineer career because I feel like that would be perfect for him. So engineer, there are many problems in the world that require modern and creative solutions. Take your love of technology and pursue a career in engineering to solve the world's problems with computers and mechanical gadgetry. Career branches are computer engineer and mechanical engineer. So they are hiring an apprentice of algorithms, 58 simoleons an hour. Wow, that's quite the boost. 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Monday through Friday. So we are going to go ahead and accept that. So Mason is now an apprentice of algorithms at Obscure Logistics. He starts Monday at 9 a.m. So should Mason get a jump start and accept the assignment, right? Product report. Yeah, for sure, definitely. So let's see. I guess we can career engineer, write a product report. He's going to go ahead and start on that because he's just really desperate to distract himself from anything and everything. Looks like we will have to work on some of our programming skills, so we can do that. I'll have to see what level this has already put us up in the career chain because he is supposed to max out his career to level 10 and he can't really build his relationship back up with his dad until then. But yeah, so he is just busy working on this product report, trying to impress them. And look, he's just crying all in between it. Poor thing. And he's got these pictures of him and his boo, Danica, and he misses her and he wishes he could just call and talk to her, but he knows she's like on the other side of the world in Salvadorada, living her best life, doing all of that she dreamed about. And he's sitting here sad and depressed, can't tell her about what happened with his grandpa and his dad. And he's grateful that he has Yutaka, like at least he has someone to come home to at the moment, but obviously he hasn't gotten to talk to Yutaka since he got back, since, you know, he went to work and he was pretty tired. And what are you feeling tense? Oh, noisy neighbors. Oh gosh. So yeah, he's gonna come over here. Yutaka's like someone who he doesn't really like confrontation, so he's just gonna come over here to politely knock to try to get these people to stop. But you know, there's no telling how that's gonna go. I love his little robe, his whole outfit. He's like, "Excuse me." Oh my gosh, look, it's Mason's family. She's like, hey, sorry about that. He's like, yeah, you know, I had a rough day at work. And, you know, she's like, yeah, sorry. I was trying to cheer my dad up, but, you know, oh, hey, I live here too. I'm sorry your life is boring. Maybe you should go to the lounge and have some fun of your own. So, okay, well, at least we got her to stop. Anyways, he's going to go to the bathroom. Mason is still working, I think, on that report. Yep, he's thinking about his dad. Yep, he's thinking about a lot of things. Oh, Yeah, he doesn't like the noise from his neighbors either. But honestly, guys, look how cute Mason looks in this outfit. Like this little button-up shirt and his tie. Like, I mean, I'll be honest, just like that song says, like, I love a sharp-dressed man. I'll be honest. Like, I think men look so good when they're wearing like button-ups and things like that. Like, I just like that. I always like it when my husband wears those. But okay, we'll go ahead and have him. Oh, wow, we got 261 simoleons just for doing that report. That's cool. We'll go ahead and get some leftovers. And looks like Yutaka came in to check on us because he was woken up. So we'll have Yutaka. Wow, I like lost my voice there. That was weird. So we'll have him come in here and chat with Mace. And he's like, hey man, how the funeral go and all that? He's like, oh my gosh, like seriously, dude, like you wouldn't believe it. My dad, like I gave a speech and my dad wasn't expecting it, and like he told me that apparently only the sons and daughters of grandpa should be able to give a speech and all that. But honestly, it's just because my dad's jealous that I had so many great things to say about my grandpa and not him. And he always turns it around to be about himself, and then he's being all paranoid and scared and all of that. And Yutaka's like, well, your dad has seen a lot of loss in his life, so, maybe you should try to cut him some slack. He's like, well, still, there's no excuse to act like that, especially at my grandpa's funeral. Like, we're all just there to mourn him and his loss and celebrate his life. And Yutaka gets it, so he's like, well, anyways, my day at work went pretty good, trying to change the subject. He's like, so what have you thought about for your job? He's like, actually, I just got a job for an engineering department, so I'm pretty excited about it. I'll start on Monday. So Yutaka's like, that's great, man, and sorry if you're coming down with anything, and you can talk to me if you need to, and if you want to go out and do something, we could always go to the gym again tomorrow. And Mason's like, thanks, man, I really appreciate it. So I'm glad to see them getting along, and that Mason's at least got somebody in his life to cheer him up, because there's just a lot going on. So oh, we've had to say goodbye to Maria and Daryl. And now to Vance. So basically our Gen 1 heir and our Gen 2 heir are officially both gone. So we just have our Gen 3 and Gen 4 heirs still here with us. Anyway, so I think this is a good point to go ahead and end this episode. So thank you so much, Tater Tots, for joining me on this. If you aren't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the future episodes. And don't forget to hit that like button, drop a comment down below, and let me know what you guys think. And I will catch you next time. See ya!
Please fill my cup. Am I really asking for much? Just been a long week, I'm looking for fun. Please fill my cup. Find me under the sun. SOS, I'm just looking for a good time. Whoa.